guys, so I'm here to do my K-pop collection minus Super Junior. I already did a video on that. But first, happy July. Here is NCT Jimin, and I'm going to be showing you these rows. All of my, here's another calendar, Tonghae and Eunhyuk, and kind of preview of what I have to even show. I have a couple of shelves dedicated to other groups. There they are. I'm gonna be going through those, and hopefully the video is not too long, but here's kind of where I put my K-pop stuff on 2 shelves. I am in need of another one, but yep, and that is pretty much what I'll be showing you, and let's just take them off the shelf and get started. Alright, let's start with my second favorite boy group, Dongbang, and the first thing is a collaboration with Super Junior's, Show Me Your Love for SM Town. Okay, oops. Then we have their first full-length album, Triangle, with the very weird hair. The back is kind of normal. The front is just kind of weird. Then we have the second album, Rising Sun. Jewel cases, the good old days. Then we have the third album, I can't pronounce that. I call it O. And then I have version D, Balloons. This is kind of like the precursor to being a repackage, sort of. Then we have Melodic version A with this kind of nice box. It looks really fancy. I'm gonna get the other versions B soon, or C, but I do have version D. Again, it's kind of like a repackaged with a really, really nice photo book. Okay, and then we, the fifth album, Keep Your Head Down. This is a really, really good album. And I have the repackage Before You Go in this super damaged box because my post office is horrible. So I may get another version soon. I don't know when. Okay, and then we move on to Catch Me. This is the red version. Black version. And then the repackaged Humanoids. Okay, and then we have, the 7th album, Tens. I'm not going to show the back anymore, I think. And then the red version. Well, I guess I will, because I really like that, that kind of like a wax mark. Okay, and then we have the repackage, Suri Suri, or Spellbound. Their latest thing before going off to the army. This is a special album. It's not the 8th album, I don't think. It's called Rise as God, with on the cover. It's really, really nice. I like it. And then, of course, I also got Changmin's version. It's really pretty. Alright, and so that is their Korean discography, and then we're going to move on to some Japanese stuff. I have Jaejun's, what is this called? My Destiny member CD. My Destiny is one of my favorite Japanese singles from them. Then I also have Heart, Mind, and Soul, their first album. I believe this is a CD plus DVD. I'm not entirely sure. And then I have their second full-length Japanese album, 5 in the Black. CD plus DVD again. And then I have their Keyword single with Jaejun solo, Maze. Oopsie. Well, focus. And then I have Beautiful You and Why Did I Fall in Love with You. It's like a 2-in-1 kind of deal. Whoopsie. There's that. Yep. It's like a plus one. But then I also have the regular Why Did I Fall in Love with You single. I don't know why I got two of them, to be honest. I can't remember. Then I have their third album, T. Not entirely sure which version this is. I normally get the CD plus DVD version. Okay, and then this is the Big East version of Survivor with the group CD plate. Then I have their fourth album, The Secret Code. Just Kodu. Then I have Jaejun and Yuchun's single Colors, Melody and Harmony. Then I also have the Big East version of Colors, because I really like that song. And then I have the Big East version of Stand By You. Then we have Breakout. And then Toki no Tomete. Okay, and then we finally move on to Tone. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is Tone. I don't know why that looked like time for a minute there. Okay, so I have the yellow neon version. I didn't really want this version, but it was the only one left. Then we move on to Time. Sixth album. And then With. Whoa. And then Tree. The silver version. Okay, next I'm going to show JYJ stuff, which they don't really have a lot of, but have the beginning with this beautiful photo book. I love this photo book so much. I think this is just the regular edition. And then we have In Heaven with this moon CD that is so cute. And then I got the black version, even though I really wanted the red version. And this actually has a misprint in it, which is really sad, but it kind of makes it stand out, I guess. And then we have Just Us, the best album you can ever listen to. Well, one of the best, because I do enjoy a lot of different albums, but this is a really, really good album. Alright, and then we have their Japanese single, The. Then I also have Wake Me Tonight, their kind of comeback. Okay, and then that's all for the whole group. So now we have a lot of solos. I have Yuchun, kind of like How Much Do You Have in Your Wallet? How Much Love Do You Have in Your Wallet? His weird little CD. Okay, and then we move on to Junsu. Chia Junsu. I can never pronounce this. Tarantalegre. But it honestly is so good, this album. Like every time JYJ comes out with anything, it's always like guaranteed to be good. Then I also have his second album, Incredible. It's really good also. And then third album, Flower. I like this packaging. Ooh. Okay, and then we have Kokije, just yesterday. Has nothing on the cover. Alright, and then we have his fourth album in this huge chocolate box signature. Oh, I have it backwards, but it's okay. Then we move on to my favorite solo artist, Kim Jae-young. So this is I, his first mini album. I really love it. Ah, I remember when it came out, I was like, no way that it's gonna be this good, but it is. This was even better. The repackage of I.o.i. I call it Only Love because Y kind of confuses me, but this is so good. Really good. And then we have his first full-length album, WWW, in this giant gold foil box, or just package. It's easily damaged, so I don't really like that, but it has really good pictures. Then this is even worse. This giant, again, like a chocolate box thing of the repackage. To be honest, there's only like 2 new songs, so to warrant this sort of packaging is kind of weird. But it does have a DVD in it, and I have to store it somewhere else because there's just like the size doesn't really fit on my shelf. And then I have his thing before, well, he was already in the army, but a lot of people say no X, Nox, number X. I think I may just go with no X, but this is amazing. Now we move on to my third favorite boy group, Shinhwa. And I have the Resolver Haegyeolsa, their first full-length album. Pretty sure they don't have many albums, so they're all going to be full-length. Okay, and then T.O.P, Twinkling of Paradise. The song that I think the album that really put them on the map. And then we have Only One. This is maybe my least favorite album. I mean, I like all of them, but some of them are kind of weird. Oh, there we go. And then Hey, Come On, kind of their beastie photo book, and Andy wasn't in this one. Then I think, isn't this their best-selling album, Perfect Man? Or is that, no, it's the next one. This is Shinhwa number 5. Andy came back, Perfect Man. I really like that song. And then Wedding. Oh, they look kind of faded, the ones in the back. Wedding. Ah, okay, that's why. Now it makes sense. Okay, and then we have Brand New, Volume 7. This is actually the Japanese press because the Korean press is sold out. And then I got State of the Art, Shinhwa number 8. I like this picture. This is really awesome. And then I also have Shinhwa number 9. This is the special edition, or the black version. And the album is actually called Shinhwa because it's their 10th anniversary. So you can call it The Myth if you want, but it is in a giant photo book based album, and it's awesome. It is really good. And then I have the classic. Oh, I put it in the wrong order. Oh no. This comes next. The Return 14th anniversary with Venus. And I get the thanks version for all of them. And then we have the classic number 11 with This Love. Okay, and then we have 12 with Sniper as the title track, We. And then we have Touch, 13th album. This is the one that I got like 6 copies of for the photo cards because they finally have photo cards. Okay, and then I have some solo stuff from Shinhwa. I have Haesong Delight. I plan on collecting Haesong's solo because his voice is everything. I also have Chunjin, Love Doesn't Come, his single. Oops, this must be the front. Okay, oops. Then I also have New Decade, his first mini album or full-length album. So I need one more Chunjin album that I think I need. And then I have his Real mini album. Okay, and then Kim Dong-won is first mini album or first album. Yeah, first full-length album. Don't like his mustache. Then I have W. Oh, D. Oh, don't know why I said W. This is W. Ton. Alright, and then we move on to my fourth favorite boy group. First, we have NCT Dream. This is the first. 마지막 첫사랑. Kind of a newish group. And then we have NCT 127. The album is called NCT 127, but I would call it Fire Truck. Just that. And then we have this big giant thing that is Limitless from NCT 127. This is version C. Words cannot describe how much I hate this packaging, but you know, what's done is done. There you go. And then we have their latest release, NCT 127 once again, with Cherry Bomb. Very good album. NCT doesn't really have a bad album because technically there's only 4, but all of them has been really quality music. There's NCT Cherry Bomb. My top 3 girl groups are kind of complicated, so I'll just start with a group that I love, but they're not really a group anymore, so I kind of don't know where to put them, so I'll call them number 0. It's i.o.i. I have their first mini album, Chrysalis. I plan on getting the special edition when the price is right and when I actually have the money, but I really, really love i.o.i. So the next thing is What a Man, the subunit single album. I love this song so much. And then I have their last thing, Miss Me, gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous. Yep. Okay, so that was my kind of like number 0. And again, my actual number 1 favorite girl group is kind of a tie right now, but as of this moment in time, I'm gonna go with Red Velvet. This is Ice Cream Cake, the ice cream cake version, the colored version, whatever you want to call it. And then I have Ice Cream Cake, the automatic version. Kinda have to keep them safe. And then I have their first full-length album, The Red. This is the front. Then I have their second mini album, The Velvet. I don't like that it gets blurry with over here. Okay, and then what number is this? Third mini album, Russian Roulette. And then their fourth mini album, I have Rookie. This is Sugi's cover. It's really pretty. Okay, and then I also have Yeti's cover. I plan on getting Irene's cover soon. I don't know when that's gonna happen exactly, but I will get it. Okay, so my tie for number 1 right now, it's G-Friend 여자친구. This is Glass Bead. Oh no. Oh, I think it is. Season of Glass. Oh my god. Oh, I can never remember this title. Okay, and then we have their second mini album, Flower Bud. So gorgeous. I love this photo book. All of their photo books have been really super pretty. They're kind of tied right now because Red Velvet is gonna have a comeback, and I feel like I'm gonna love it. So unfortunately, they're number 2-ish, G-Friend, until their next comeback. This is Snowflake. Really pretty. I like this photo book also. Alright, so then I have their full-length album, LOL. This is the Laughing Out Loud version. Okay, and then I have the other version, Lots of Love. I really like this photo book, and I like the cover better. Okay, and then their most recent thing, The Awakening. This is the Nights version. Shinbi. Okay, and then I also have the military version. It's not really focusing. But there is my top 3, top 2-ish. My third favorite girl group is i.o.i. So I have their Ace of Angels first single. Then I have second single Wannabe. Then i.o.i Black Moya, but they really do count this as a third single. Then fourth single with a super pretty photo book but very short Red Motion. See, look at that. They're all so gorgeous. And then we have mini skirt. 짧은 치마. Okay, and the song that really got me into i.o.i was actually Short Hair, 단발머리. Right, and then we have 사뿐사뿐, Like a Cat. It's kind of scratched up. Then I have Heart Attack. I think this song really made them like famous in Korea. Okay, and then we have Good Luck. This is the weekend version. And then I have the week version. Okay, and their latest release was Angel's Knock. Their first full-length album. This is the A version, or you can call it the Excuse Me version. And then the blue version, or I like to call it the Bing Bing version. Okay, so since i.o.i is in my top 3, I do collect Japanese stuff for them. I'm only going to do that for my top 3 or for selected groups that I just really, really enjoy. Okay, so i.o.i, the first thing was, mini skirt, Japanese version. They always look so good. Then I have Like a Cat. Okay. And then they also come out with CD plates, so I like to collect my bias. Sarhan. Oh, the backs are usually like that. And then this is Munekyun, or Heart Attack Japanese version. I'm not entirely sure which version this is. I think it's the sexy version. Then I also have Saran CD plate. The back is, the same. Then they came out with their first full-length album in Japanese, Ace of Angels. This comes with a photo book and a calendar, I believe. And then our Soul CD plate once again. And then the back now is not like the CD anymore. Then I have Give Me the Love. I love this song. I like this Japanese version a lot more than the Korean version. Look at those pink suits. Okay, then I have our Soul CD plate. Then Good Luck. I like this photo book. I like getting the photo book version even though it's more expensive because I like looking at pretty photos. That's the whole point, I think, of collecting CDs instead of buying it online. And so on CD plate. And then for their second album, Runway, I could only get the CD plate because the photo book version was kind of expensive. I may get it used one of these days. Okay, my fifth favorite girl group is 4 Minute. I have For Music, their first mini album. So pretty. Then second mini album, Hit Your Heart. Then 4 Minutes Left, their first full-length album. And then this giant thing that is Volume Up, their third mini album. Then Name is 4 Minute, fourth mini album. Then fifth mini album, 4 Minute World. in this calendar format, which is really interesting at the time. And then 6th mini album, Crazy. Such a nice weird song. Then their 7th mini album, Act 7. This is their last thing before actual disbandment. One of the best single, it's more like a single album. It only has like 4 or 5 songs. Okay, and I'm also going to include some non 4-minute but like solos and subunit stuff. So the first thing is obviously To Harvest Moon. I love this album a lot. This has one of the best photo shoots I think I've ever seen in K-pop. Okay, and then our solo artist, Hyuna, with Bubble Pop. I love Hyuna, so I just had to get her solo stuff. And then she also has Melting, her 2nd mini album. Okay, and then i.o.i, 3rd mini album. And then, well, what is this? A+, 4th mini album. And then, oh my god, awesome, 5th mini album. Okay. And then I'm also going to include this in here because it includes Hyuna, Troublemaker with Hyunsung was from Beast. I love Troublemaker, the song and the unit. And then they also came out with their 2nd mini album, Chemistry. I love this song also. Now. That. My 6th favorite girl group is Orange Caramel and After School. So I have Orange Caramel, Bangkok City, their first single. And then I also have their first full-length their first mini album, Magic Girl. This is the Taiwan edition. Then I also have their 2nd mini album, i.o.i, Taiwan also. Then we have Shanghai Romance. So cute, love that hair. Shanghai Romance. And then their full-length album, Lipstick. Ding, ding, ding. One of my favorite photo books ever. Then we have Catalina, 3rd single. Okay. Then 나처럼 해봐요, or My Copycat. I actually do like this packaging. And then, because I couldn't help myself, I got their first full-length Japanese album also, because I do like the Japanese versions of Magic Girl and Lipstick and all of that. Okay, and then I have After School. This is New School Girl, first single. Then this is the Taiwan edition, so it has the first and 2nd single. So, but it has the Because of You cover and photo book inside, so I just decided to get it. Okay, and then we have Bang, 3rd single. Kind of the song that got me into After School. And then I have Virgin, their first full-length album, with i.o.i. This is the Taiwan edition. And then I have After School Red, signed by i.o.i, their 4th single. Okay, and then I have After School Blue, signed by i.o.i. Okay, and then we have After School Flashback, where Kalin was added. Okay, and then I have First Love, the 6th maxi single with Nana's photo book. And if anybody wants to trade me for Lizzie photo book thing, I would still love to trade, even though this was like 4 years ago. But this photo book is awesome. Okay, and then because I couldn't help myself once again, I actually got their Japanese single, only full-length album. This is Playgirls. This is the Taiwan edition. Then I have Dress to Kill, 2nd album. And then I also have The Best. Whoops, it covered their face. My 7th favorite girl group is FX. I have their first single, Chew, their debut single. Then I have first mini album, i.o.i with Sully on the cover. I think, well, Sully's the only one on every cover, so. And then I have their first full-length album, Pinocchio, or Danger. I really like that song now. And then I have Hot Summer, Pinocchio repackaged. Then we have Electric Shock with an extremely weird album cover. Look at that. I still don't understand why. Then I have Pink Tape, their 2nd full-length album. And then my favorite album from them is Red Light, 3rd album. So gorgeous. Okay, and then, oh, this is the Wildcat version. And then I also have the Sleepy Cat version. Okay, and then I have 4 Walls. This is the 5th album. And I got Crystal's white cover version. So this is not technically an album, but I also have Crystal's photo book from her collaboration with Kim Joo-won. I forgot what this is called. I Cannot Love You or something, but I have her photo book. Okay, my 9th favorite girl group, or 10th, or well, kind of unranked, is actually Sonshide Girls' Generation. I have the Into the New World single. Then I have Girls' Generation first album, self-titled. Then we have the repackage, Baby Baby. Then we have first mini album, G. Not really focusing, but oh well. Then Genie. Second album, O. And then the repackage of O, we have Run Devil Run. Okay, and then Hoot, 3rd mini album. Then we have The Boys, 3rd full-length album. The Boys repackage, Mr. Taxi. Then I have I Got a Boy, 4th full-length album with Jessica's CD and her photo book. This is in backwards because it's the only way it'll stay inside the outside case. And then I have the 4th mini album, Mr. Mister. And their latest thing, I have 5th album, Lionheart. Okay, and then some Japanese stuff. Have their first Japanese album, self-titled, and I need to get the repackage of this. And then we have their second album, Girls in Peace. Their Japanese albums are always really good. And then I have third, Love and Peace. Okay, so now I have a whole bunch of like kind of newish stuff, newest groups that I don't know where to rank. So I have Pristine with Hi Pristine, their first debut album. I mean, they would probably be 8th place, but right now they're just kind of floating around. Pristine. And then Twice with Signal. I plan on getting more Twice. They do have like 4 albums before this one, but I got Signal version B. And then another group I don't know where to rank is Gugudan. This is The Little Mermaid, Act 1. I love their songs, but again, I got them because of i.o.i. So then their second album, Narcissus. I still don't know. Okay, and then Uju Sonyo is next. I have their second mini album, The Secret. And then I have From WJSN in this giant thing. Then I have their latest comeback, their first full-length album, Happy Moment. I know a lot of these groups will rank higher once I give them a little more time. But right now they're unranked. For solos, I have Taeyeon I. This is actually Damage, which was my fault, so I plan on getting another copy eventually because I really don't like that Damage spot. I. Then we have her second mini album, Y. Y. And then her first full-length album. What is this called? My Voice? Yep. This is the fine version. And then I also have the I Got Love version. I like this version more. Okay, and then I also have My Voice, the deluxe edition with the pink cover. Okay. Then I have Jessica with Love J, her first mini album. And then her second mini album, Wonderland. So pretty. Okay. And then I have i.o.i, Lost and Found. i.o.i. Whoops. i.o.i first full-length album, Growing Up. Her second full-length album, Last Fantasy. And then her third album, Modern Times. Then I have her special remake album, Flower Bookmark. I love this album a lot. This is kind of the album that got me into collecting i.o.i in the first place. Then I have her mini album, Cheshire. Okay, and then her latest fourth full-length album, Palette, in this ridiculous packaging. Okay, and then some kind of like miscellaneous stuff. I got SM School of Oz OST thing for their musical, I think. And then I also have the project group S with Haesung, Parkseun, and Kangpa. I love ballads, so I love their voices together. Then I have their mini album, Autumn Breeze. And then I have SM The Ballad, Hot Times, or this is, I think, I Miss You. with Kyuhyun, Jonghyun, and all of that. And then I have the other SM, the Ballad Breath, with new members. Alright, there is my K-pop collection.